Kidney patients. 4 proteins you should eat and 6 you should never touch. Protein is a crucial part of our diet, but when it comes to kidney patients, not all proteins are created equal. The kidneys play a vital role in filtering out waste from the body, especially waste generated when protein is broken down. Eating the wrong types of protein can put extra strain on the kidneys, causing damage to worsen, raising blood urea levels, and increasing the acid load in the body. This can speed up the progression of kidney disease. However, this does not mean you should avoid protein altogether, because your body needs it to maintain muscle, support healing, and keep energy levels up. The key is choosing the right protein sources that ease the workload on your kidneys and provide essential nutrients. Today, I will share 4 proteins that are highly beneficial for kidney health and 6 that you should avoid to protect your kidney function. We will also discuss how to prepare these proteins, portion sizes, and tips on buying quality products available in your local stores. Stay tuned until the end, because there is a bonus tip that could improve your kidney health through a simple daily habit. Now, let's start by discussing one of the cleanest and most kidney-friendly protein sources: egg whites. Egg whites are among the best protein sources for people with kidney problems. They provide a very high biological value protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs in ideal amounts. Importantly, egg whites contain only about 10 milligrams of phosphorus per large egg white, which is significantly lower than the 86 milligrams found in a whole egg. Phosphorus is a mineral that kidney patients must monitor closely because when kidneys cannot remove excess phosphorus, it builds up and causes bone and heart problems. Egg whites are also low in saturated fats compared to red meats, which helps prevent cardiovascular disease, a common concern for kidney patients. Each egg white provides about 3.6 grams of high-quality protein, which is perfect for supporting muscle maintenance without overwhelming your kidneys. How many egg whites do you consume in a day? Let me know if you have tried using them as a protein source. When it comes to preparation, it is best to consume 3 to 4 egg whites daily, ideally boiled or steamed rather than fried. Boiling or steaming keeps the protein clean and avoids added fats that are harmful to your kidneys. You can mix egg whites into oatmeal, kidney-friendly stir-fries, or homemade wraps for a variety of tasty options. However, be cautious about adding cheese or salted seasonings, as these can increase phosphorus and sodium levels in your diet, which are harmful to kidney health. Choosing the right eggs is also important. Opt for pasture-raised organic eggs when possible, because they tend to have fewer additives and better nutritional profiles. If you use liquid egg whites from cartons, pick versions that contain no additives or preservatives. Have you noticed a difference in quality between organic and conventional eggs? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Some mistakes are common among kidney patients using egg whites. First, avoid eating the yolks because they contain high levels of phosphorus and cholesterol, which can burden your kidneys. Also, frying egg whites in butter or oil adds unhealthy, saturated, and trans fats that can worsen kidney and heart health. Additionally, consuming raw egg whites regularly can lead to biotin deficiency, a vitamin essential for energy metabolism, so it is best to cook them thoroughly. From my experience as a doctor, working with kidney patients for many years, I have seen noticeable improvements in energy levels and laboratory markers when patients replace meat with egg whites 3 to 4 times a week. This simple substitution can make a huge difference. What protein swaps have you tried in your diet? Feel free to share your experience. Now, let's move on to a soft, creamy, plant-based protein that might surprise you with its benefits. Tofu. Before we continue, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what health goal matters most to you right now? If staying healthy, strong, and independent is important to you, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Do you feel this kind of content truly supports your journey? If it does, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps shape future videos. Tofu is a plant-based protein that offers significant benefits for kidney patients. A half-cup serving of tofu contains about 10 grams of protein, which is excellent for meeting your daily needs. Importantly, it only contains around 121 milligrams of phosphorus, which is much lower compared to most animal proteins. This is crucial because excess phosphorus can accelerate kidney damage and increase the risk of cardiovascular complications. Tofu is rich in isoflavones and antioxidants, compounds that have been shown by research from the University of California to reduce inflammation in kidney tissues. Lower inflammation can slow disease progression and improve kidney function. Moreover, tofu is easy to digest and does not place a heavy filtration burden on the kidneys. Have you included plant-based proteins like tofu in your meals? Drop a comment below about how you prepare it. There are different ways to enjoy tofu depending on its type. Soft or silken tofu can be added to smoothies or scrambled as a substitute for eggs, making it an easy addition to your diet. Firm tofu works well when baked or stir-fried, using a low-sodium soy sauce substitute to avoid excess salt intake, which can increase blood pressure and worsen kidney problems. The recommended portion is about half a cup per day, consumed around 3 times per week to balance protein needs without overwhelming the kidneys. When purchasing tofu, choose organic, non-genetically modified organism brands, which tend to have fewer additives and chemicals. It is important to avoid pre-marinated tofu products as they often contain high sodium and monosodium glutamate, which can raise blood pressure and cause fluid retention. Have you ever checked labels for hidden phosphate additives in tofu or other processed foods? Let me know your thoughts on reading labels carefully. There are common mistakes to avoid with tofu. Do not eat it with processed sauces high in sodium or sugar, because this negates its kidney-friendly benefits. Also, deep frying tofu introduces oxidized fats, which are harmful to kidney and heart health. Lastly, some tofu products contain phosphate additives that increase the phosphorus load, so always check ingredient lists carefully. In my experience working with kidney patients for 15 years, tofu has become a reliable source of protein that supports nutritional needs without overburdening the kidneys. If you have not tried replacing some animal protein with tofu, this might be a good time to consider it. What plant-based proteins have worked well for you? I would love to hear from you. Next, we will turn our attention to a protein from the sea with a mild taste but strong benefits for kidney health: tilapia. Tilapia is a lean fish that offers an excellent protein source for people with kidney issues. It is low in fat and phosphorus, containing approximately 170 milligrams of phosphorus and about 22 grams of protein per 100 grams of fish. The low phosphorus content helps reduce the mineral buildup that kidney patients must avoid, and the high protein content supports muscle strength and tissue repair. Tilapia also has a mild flavor and lean profile, making it easy to digest without causing digestive discomfort that some kidney patients experience with heavier proteins. Additionally, tilapia contains selenium and vitamin B12, 2 nutrients important for overall kidney metabolism and reducing oxidative stress on the kidneys. Have you tried incorporating fish into your kidney-friendly meals? Share your favorite recipes below. It is recommended to eat 1 to 2 servings per week, with each serving being around 4 ounces. Cooking methods are important. Steaming, baking, or grilling are best to keep the fish light and kidney-friendly. Avoid heavy sauces or breading that add extra sodium and unhealthy fats. Combining tilapia with fresh herbs such as parsley or lemon zest can enhance flavor without increasing sodium or potassium. How do you prefer to cook fish? I'm curious to know if you use fresh herbs often. When shopping for tilapia, look for fresh or frozen fish from reputable farms that follow strict quality standards. Avoid imports from sources known for lower safety standards. Wild-caught tilapia, or those certified by the United States Department of Agriculture, are preferred for better nutrition and fewer contaminants. Do you usually buy wild-caught fish or farm-raised? Your shopping habits can make a big difference in quality. Be cautious to avoid breaded or fried tilapia products as they add unhealthy fats and sodium. Also, pairing tilapia with high potassium sides, such as mashed potatoes, may increase potassium intake beyond safe limits, so it is wise to adjust side dishes accordingly. In my many years as a doctor working with kidney patients, I have noticed that lean fish like tilapia provide excellent protein without the metabolic burden associated with red meat. It allows patients to maintain strength and improve lab values without worsening kidney function. What is your experience with fish in a kidney diet? Drop your comments below. Stay with me, because the final two might surprise you. They are both incredibly impactful, and chances are, one of them is something you have not come across before. Now, let's get into a grain-based protein source that is often underestimated, but very beneficial for kidney health. Quinoa. Quinoa is a powerful grain-based protein that kidney patients should consider adding to their diet. It is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own. 1 cooked cup of quinoa provides about 8 grams of protein, making it a great plant-based option. Compared to most beans, quinoa is lower in potassium and phosphorus, which are minerals kidney patients need to monitor carefully. Its high fiber content also helps reduce the buildup of uremic toxins in the body by promoting regular bowel movements and healthy digestion. Have you tried quinoa as a protein alternative? I would like to hear your thoughts on its taste and ease of preparation. Best practice is to consume between half to 1 cup of cooked quinoa per day, preferably as part of a light lunch or dinner. It pairs well with steamed vegetables or stir-fried tofu to create a balanced meal. Rinsing quinoa thoroughly before cooking is important because it removes bitter saponins on the surface, which can affect taste and digestion. Do you rinse quinoa before cooking? If so, does it make a difference for you? When buying quinoa, it is advisable to choose pre-rinsed versions or rinse it yourself to ensure bitterness is removed. Selecting organic quinoa can also reduce exposure to pesticides and support better health overall. Some mistakes to avoid include cooking quinoa with high sodium stock or seasoning packets, which can add unwanted salt. Also, serving quinoa with salty cheeses reduces its kidney-friendly effects. Instant quinoa products often contain added sodium or flavors, so reading labels carefully is essential. Now that we have covered proteins you should eat, we will shift focus to proteins you should absolutely avoid if you want to protect your kidney health. The first one is a misleading meat often thought to be healthy: turkey bacon. Turkey bacon is a protein many people choose, thinking it is healthier than regular bacon. However, it is highly processed and contains a lot of sodium, with each slice having around 500 milligrams. That is already more than 20% of the daily limit for someone with kidney issues. Too much sodium causes fluid retention and increases blood pressure, which puts extra strain on kidneys that are already struggling to filter waste properly. Besides sodium, turkey bacon has phosphate preservatives added to improve shelf life and flavor. Phosphates in processed foods are absorbed more easily by the body than natural sources, which means they raise the phosphorus load faster. High phosphorus levels accelerate kidney damage and bone problems by disrupting calcium balance in the body. Many patients do not realize these additives are hidden in products labeled as healthy or low fat. Have you noticed any effects from eating processed meats like turkey bacon? Drop a comment below and share your experience with sodium and kidney health. Choosing fresh, whole foods over processed options is always a safer bet. Do you think labeling regulations should be stricter on these phosphate additives? Let me know your thoughts. Moving forward, red lentils are often praised as a nutritious plant-based protein, but they carry hidden risks for kidney patients. Despite being plant-based, red lentils contain high levels of potassium and phosphorus. 1 cup of cooked red lentils contains over 350 milligrams of phosphorus and 700 milligrams of potassium, which can overwhelm kidneys unable to balance electrolytes properly. Because they are commonly added in soups, stews, and curries, it is easy to overconsume them without realizing the cumulative effect on kidney workload. Elevated potassium levels can cause dangerous heart rhythm problems, while phosphorus overload accelerates kidney decline. People with chronic kidney disease must monitor not only protein intake but also these minerals carefully. Do you include lentils regularly in your meals? How do you manage portion sizes to keep potassium and phosphorus in check? I would love to hear your strategies in the comments below. Remember, just because something is plant-based does not always mean it is kidney-friendly. Next, let us take a closer look at hot dogs, a classic comfort food that many avoid when thinking about healthy eating. Hot dogs are loaded with sodium nitrates, processed fats, and phosphate additives that make them particularly harmful for kidney health. Sodium nitrates, used to preserve and color meat, raise acid load and inflammation in the body. The excess acid worsens kidney function by increasing metabolic waste the kidneys must filter. Along with inflammation, this also raises blood pressure, which further damages the kidneys over time. Processed fats found in hot dogs are often oxidized and promote oxidative stress, a key factor in kidney cell damage. Many people do not realize that hot dogs and similar processed meats are one of the worst protein sources for kidneys, despite their popularity. Have you ever considered the impact of processed meats on your kidney function? Share your thoughts or experiences below. Choosing fresh lean meats or plant-based alternatives is a better choice for maintaining kidney health. Now we will move on to whey protein isolates, a popular supplement often marketed as a healthy way to boost protein intake. Whey protein isolates are extremely high in phosphorus and nitrogen byproducts, which increases the filtration load on the kidneys. This is especially true when consumed in large doses or by those with reduced kidney function. The kidneys have to work harder to clear the nitrogen waste created from metabolizing these proteins, which can accelerate damage over time. Unlike whole food sources, whey isolates lack balancing nutrients such as fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that help reduce inflammation and support overall kidney health. Many people do not realize that while protein supplements may support muscle growth, they can harm kidneys if not chosen carefully. Have you used whey protein before? What effects did you notice on your energy or kidney health? I'm curious about your experiences, so please drop a comment below. It is always better to get protein from whole foods that support kidney function more gently. Next, canned black beans are a common pantry staple that can cause trouble for kidney patients, despite their plant origin. The canning process adds a high amount of salt and potassium to the beans. 1 cup of canned black beans, even after draining, contains nearly 600 milligrams of potassium, which is a significant load for those with kidney impairment. The sodium content from the canning liquid increases blood pressure and fluid retention, both dangerous for kidney health. People often eat large portions without realizing how much potassium and sodium they consume this way. While dried beans can be soaked and rinsed to reduce mineral content, canned versions are less controllable and often come with hidden additives. Do you prefer canned or dried beans? How do you manage salt and potassium when preparing legumes? Let me know your tips in the comments. Opting for low-sodium canned beans or soaking dried beans thoroughly helps reduce these risks. Finally, beef steak is often thought of as a good protein source, especially lean cuts, but it carries many hidden risks for kidneys. Beef steak is very high in saturated fat and phosphorus, which both contribute to worsening kidney disease. Saturated fat increases inflammation and promotes atherosclerosis, narrowing blood vessels and impairing kidney blood flow. The high phosphorus content accelerates bone and heart complications common in chronic kidney disease. Additionally, beef produces high levels of uric acid when metabolized, which can lead to gout, a painful condition frequently found in kidney patients. Even lean cuts of beef put stress on kidney filtration due to their complex protein and fat profile. Many patients are surprised to learn that even moderate amounts of red meat can accelerate kidney decline. What is your favorite protein source? Do you limit red meat because of kidney health concerns? I would love to hear your perspective, so share below. Incorporating more kidney-friendly proteins can help preserve function longer. Now let us shift our focus to a simple daily habit that supports all your dietary efforts: a morning walking routine. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes soon after waking improves circulation and increases oxygen delivery to the kidneys. This increased blood flow helps kidneys filter waste more effectively and reduces strain. Regular walking also supports blood sugar control and lowers blood pressure, which are two of the leading causes of kidney decline. After a night of rest, walking helps flush out fluids retained overnight, easing swelling and improving overall kidney function. Studies from institutions like the Cleveland Clinic show that morning physical activity improves glomerular filtration rate and insulin sensitivity, directly benefiting kidney health. Patients I have worked with often report reduced fatigue, less swelling, and improved mood after incorporating daily walks into their routine. Have you tried morning walking to support your kidney health? What benefits did you notice? Drop a comment below and share your experience. This simple habit can make a big difference when combined with a kidney-friendly diet. Let's bring everything together so you can remember what matters most and start making changes right away. Here is your quick summary. Egg whites give you high-quality protein without stressing your kidneys. Tofu offers a plant-based source that helps reduce inflammation. Tilapia delivers lean protein with low phosphorus, perfect for gentle digestion. Quinoa supports energy and digestion with complete protein. Avoid turkey bacon, red lentils, hot dogs, whey isolates, canned black beans, and beef steak, all of which overload your kidneys. And do not forget, a morning walk helps your kidneys start the day right. If this gave you real value, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And in the next video, I am sharing something small that can make a big difference for your kidney health. Stay tuned.